Hey there, Transformers fans. This is TransE7272 coming back at you with another review. Today we're going to be doing Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Megatron Blast Wave Weapons Base. 3-in-1 vehicle, robot, and display base. Take a look at the box. I don't care too much for the way these boxes are. Hard to store, hard to keep things in. I mean, they're kind of rounded. I don't like them as well as others. But here he is with his battle base mode, his attack jet mode, Mack truck mode. There's actually more than 3. I think there's like 4 or 5 different ones, but they're just going to stick with the basic 3. Here's his technical data. This is the first time I've ever seen Megatron's technical data without complete 10s. Almost in all the other ones he's a 10 and everything, but for some other reason, skill or courage is down to a 9. Maybe it's because he had half his head blasted off in the other movie. I'm not sure. There's his bio here. And I really hate the fact that Optimus killed him at the end. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but in the comic book, he spared, no, not the comic book, in the novelization, which I am in the middle of reading, he spared Megatron. He lets him live, and they kind of make up, so to speak. So that was a lot better than killing him off, I think, personally. Anyway, that's that. That's Michael Bay. That's the way it is. Okay. Anyway. This is the little desert scene in Africa where he was hiding out from Optimus Prime and his friends. It's kind of a neat little, all these things come with little dioramas, and I love dioramas. They're fun. Now this is his Mack truck mode. I like to start most of my reviews in the vehicle mode, but I gotta tell you, there are 3 versions of this particular figure. This is the only one with the, back trailer. But this version, for whatever reason, maybe other people are having an okay time, it won't roll. It gets stuck. And it won't even roll on like a smooth, flat surface either. It's not, I'm not sure why. It just, there's all this kibble and crap down here and this here. It just doesn't roll for nothing, it's terrible. So if you take this thing off here, that's what I say, even in this way, it still sticks. Not the greatest. Well, let's take a look at the action, or the truck first, the cab. To transform Megatron, it's really simple. All you have to do is kind of take this piece here and pull right there. That separates that. Pull this back. Pull these down till you hear a snap noise. No, didn't break, but then you want to come over here. Separate the legs like so. Take this knee and swivel it. Take this knee and swivel it. And then you want to kind of pull this up and pull these out like that to get them in a kind of a standing position, like so. Next thing you want to do is kind of take the arms, kind of pull them out, and you want to kind of loosen this joint up here, pull this out, and at the same time pull this arm out and down. We're going to move this piece here and push the head back. And that is basically his robot mode. Now, unlike the one that comes in the single pack, he's got a little bit of different paint apps. One thing, the plastic's much stronger than in the other one. The other one, the plastic, is just awful. It's very chintzy and cheap feeling. He's got this energon stuff around his eye that represents where he's battle damaged. That looks a little tacky and out of place. But, what can you do? That's the way it is. He's got pretty decent articulation, 360 in the arms. He's got a ball joint and a swivel here. 300, you know, the same deal here. He doesn't come with the weapon that comes with the single pack, so there's no, because he comes with this thing. Knees have articulation here. They also have ball joint. The waist does not swivel, so articulation's okay. It's not that I don't like this figure, I do. I just like the one the Target one better, the black and purple one. It just, I don't know, I like that one better for whatever reason. I think it looks better. It definitely rolls better. So let's take a look at his base now. This can turn into several things. The most recognizable would be the basically the Canon display base, which is basically, I mean, there's no really good, bad, or wrong way to transform this thing. To be quite frank, there's many different ways you can do this. However, let's see. I think this is the more correct way to do it. See, on the back of the box, they've got it even, yeah. Well, it's supposed to be like this in the back of the box. You know. Yeah, like that. Kind of crappy, not that great. He's got this missile fire, and if you press this button, missile will fire out. You know, put that out to the side because it's a bigger pain than it is not a pain. And if you come over here, you can fit his claw hands, sort of. They fit on these pegs. They're supposed to anyway. Let's see. Well, not real well. I mean, they go in, but they don't stay. But I guess, yeah, like that. And that shows him like that with his attack base. But there's other ways you can do the attack base if you want to. Like, if you don't like this design, you can always, like, do this. So the wheels aren't noticeable. You know, kind of give it a little more of a look like that. You know, maybe like this. And then these can rotate up like that. And I think there's a couple of other ways you can do it. You could maybe do it like this. Have the guns pointing on the bottom instead. Then it's got these holes right here which you can peg little tiny 3mm guns into if you want to. I tend to like it like this because it stays better, and these kind of are hidden, and these can kind of come out more too. And you can stand behind that. Yay! Okay, then he's got something called a flight mode. And I have not done a lot with this, but basically what it does is you take it like this. Put the sorry about the off camera there for a second. Like this and so forth. Fold this up. And I think this piece comes off. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then you attach, let's see, there is a way to attach this thing to him. Yeah, like so. You kind of have to put it on like this. Okay, now you can have him holding this thing like this. And that really doesn't work because it doesn't really stay in his hand very well. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I haven't had as much play time with this one as I have some of the other ones. And then the missile can just kind of fit in there like so. That one doesn't work. So, you know, you can make him go like this and whatever, and then you can take this out of his hand, and he has this button on the back here, which I think you can attach, yep, right here, like this, and you can kind of have him going like this, like he's flying in. I'm flying in, I'm going to get you guys, you know, like so. And then you could reattach, if you don't like that, you could reattach this piece here to the, like so, and then you could have it kind of like this, where he's, you know, coming in like this. And you can even, I don't know, I think you can even turn these guns, yeah, you could turn the guns up kind of like this, you know, sort of like that, you know. And then I think there's other, you know, ways to do it, but basically that's the Megatron figure. I would probably wait to get this on clearance. I don't think I'd pay full price for this. The Optimus Prime one I have and fooled around with, and I think I like that one better. Actually, the Bumblebee is my favorite so far. The Shockwave is pretty awesome too, actually. I don't know how many more of these are going to make. I know there's a Ratchet one, but that one is, every time I find that one, it happens to be in pieces. But, you know, I like this. I say I give it like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8. The black one is definitely a 10 out of 10. And I'm going to do that one later. That comes with Bumblebee. That's my favorite one. So anyway, this is Transy7272 signing off.